Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is the first video that you're seeing from me, my name's Taylor. I do art and magic. And I thought I'd take you guys on a little sketchbook tour today and kind of show you guys some of my art that I painted not on camera. I did just want to give a disclaimer before we get into this. A few years ago, I had a really tragic incident where my apartment burned down and I lost all of my animals, including my very beloved dog. So there is a lot of kind of dark, depressy stuff in the sketchbook. I did cover up a lot of the journal entries because they're just sad, and I'm not that girl anymore. I've had a lot of therapy. We're doing really good now. But I did just want to throw that disclaimer out there in case if anyone's going through a tough time. So yeah, this is the front. A lot of cute little stickers and stuff. And then the back says, in the end, nothing really matters. Like I said, I was pretty depressing McBessy back then. So let's get into it. I call my sketchbooks the end of everything. So I have the end of everything part 1, 2, and 3. It says, warning, this sketchbook contains graphic imagery, strong language, sexual themes, as well as rampant demonic horniness, mature audiences. So the first thing that I did in it is just I got those like Posca paint markers back when they were pretty popular. They do not really work in this sketchbook. It filled up a lot, but it was still, I like how this part turned out. I thought that looked kind of cool. And then yeah, we have the first page, some kind of self-portraits. Like I said, I was really depressed during this time, so there is a lot of kind of cringy stuff in here, but a little figure drawing. There's going to be a lot of figure drawings. I put a lot of song lyrics in my sketchbooks. Girl looking sad, dude probably from Pinterest. I like this little onigiri that I drew. And this hand. This a buddy drew in my sketchbook, but it's fucking cool, so stays in. This I was just illustrating kind of how I felt at the time, and it literally felt like I was just like melting into a puddle. Girl from Pinterest, creepy hand that I probably saw on Pinterest. Some more doodles that a buddy did. I had to cover some of them up because they weren't internet appropriate. Let's see. Another little kind of figure drawing. I think this is a Goliath beetle. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. I love Dobby from My Hero Academia. I just think he's such a cool character, so I drew him. This girl, I think, was a Pinterest study. More me just sitting around being sad. Couple little lanterns that I think I drew from a reference. A lot of the things that I sketch are just from Pinterest. Like this girl was just a girl I found on Pinterest. This figure was a figure that I found on Pinterest. Yeah, a lot of just come from that. This actually became a painting. It was actually my first painting after the fire, entitled Derealization, which I'll show you guys a little bit later. Let's see. I put like dates and stuff in my sketchbook. I'm terrible at keeping planners. I want to be one of those planner girlies, and I'm just not. So I put a lot of things in my sketchbook to help me remember. More of me being sad, a little snail friend. This actually became a sticker. I got a new fiddle, or not a fiddle leaf, big Monstera, and it unfortunately died, but it was cool while I had it. Must have forgotten to cover that up, but more me being sad, another little girl, I drew just a random backpack and an eyeball. I really like this sketch still. Um, she was the front of my business card. I think is still the front of my business card. Um, Little mushroom, little girl, some magic stars. I liked this sketch too. I can't remember. I'm guessing it's probably a Pinterest girly, but I like how angry she looks. We got a hawk from My Hero Academia. This is back when I was really into My Hero Academia. I still am, but you know, it's not as popular as it was, I feel like. Little three-horned girly, some soot sprites, another little kind of girl, me being sad, more song lyrics, more me being sad. I was waiting on pizza while I was drawing this page, and I really wanted pizza, and apparently it was good. And normally I don't like pizza. My partner hates it, but like he hates that I hate pizza, but you know, it is what it is. I have a gluten allergy, so I don't eat. I have to get gluten-free pizza, and it's not as good. Oh, this is kind of funny. I used to have a horrible boss, and this was something that I made just to get some of the angries out. Um, you can tell I was into Bo Burnham at this point because everything is Bo Burnham lyrics, but just me being angry, a Dobby and a Hawks for My Hero. I like how I did hair at this time. I know in my last video I was saying that I don't really like how I do hair, but now that I'm looking through my old sketchbook, I liked how I was kind of playing with like the rounded shape. That's kind of fun, so I might go back and try doing that again. Girly drawing. This I think I drew from another artist. Bakugo. Yeah, this one was drawn from a screenshot. Um, More My Hero stuff. I was kind of into the whole uh, fanfic, fan theory of these two guys getting together, and I thought, I don't know, I was just into it at the time. Little raccoon dude, more girly pops, sad shit. This was back when I was a dog groomer, and I thought that I was gonna do grooming out of my house. Thank God I did not. But I came up with the name Smiling Dog Studio, and I thought I was trying to play around and see how I wanted to do the logo, and this was a list of all the stuff that I needed. I love this girl. I think she's really cute, but when I was flipping back through it, I realized I spelled therapy wrong, so her shirt's supposed to say therapy is cool. And it is cool. Everyone should go. More me being sad. I like this little mushroom gnome. This was just a girly from Pinterest. Let's see. Being sad. Sad man. Sad girls. Little sunshine. I like this girly still. I like how I did her ears. I don't know. I was like playing with the shape of ears, and I haven't really done that in a while. This page had a lot of stuff that I couldn't show. So I got like a little Shibari girl up here, and then a little vampire action down here, but that's about all I can show you on that page. This page, same thing, had a lot of stuff that, yeah, a lot of stuff that I can't really show. This was when I was getting ready to close on my house though, so that's kind of exciting. The house that we have now, we're looking at getting a new house now, but you know, it was exciting back in the day. Let's see. I drew a little more around mushroom. My feelings on adulting have not changed at all. Little girl, some wavy lines. People being, I don't know, I kind of just draw people being sad a lot. And just, no mushroom. Girl just kind of floating around. I don't really like this one, but sometimes you gotta show the bad art too. This was actually when I was considering going back into pursuing tattooing. I did end up working at a tattoo shop for a little over a year, and it was really cool, and I love the vibe of like the tattoo world, but just being a tattoo artist, you have to draw a lot of stuff that you don't want to draw, and I'm bad at that. I have no motivation to draw things that I don't want to draw. And what I want to draw, most people don't want to get tattooed. I mean, pinups and stuff, I suppose, but um, let's see. We love an over the garden wall. This pumpkin's kind of over the garden wall inspired. Um, Little bat dude. This guy became a sticker. I'm not really sure what this mark is, but whatever. But yeah, this dude became a sticker. Um, this was when I was still kind of pursuing tattooing, so I was kind of inspired by tattoo. A lot of my art is inspired by tattoos still. Um, like traditional tattoos, but I'm not really pursuing it anymore. Let's see. This page is trash. Trash. Werewolf. I found this kitty font on Pinterest. And yeah, if you can read that, those are my feelings. Let's see. Let's see. Girl, me being sad. This thing is freaking cool. I still like this thing. I don't know if I saw it somewhere and drew it, or if I came up with it. I can't remember, but freaking cool. Oh, this was just a journal entry. Got an Enoch, and looks like it was around Halloween time. So we got an Enoch and some fall leaves, a goat, a little like harpy lady, Pinterest girls, tattoo inspiration stuff, Bark friend. He's cute. I like him. Drawing little booties. This started as a painting, and then I never finished it. I just didn't like it, so I just never finished it. Maybe I'll go back to it someday, but this girl's a cutie. And then I think this is another Pinterest girl. Let's see, some cuties making out. I think another Pinterest girl. A happier girl. A little more determination in her eyes, so that's good. This I was playing one of those like box mystery game things. So that was that. This is when I got into Arcane and I was drawing Arcane fan art. I never got around to watching the second season, but I really liked the first season. Slug monster guy was really fun to draw. Depressed lady, melty brain was how I was feeling. Let's see, little figure study. I don't think I liked this page because I wrote frustrated, but going back, she's kind of a cutie, so, you know, whatever. Little Marceline and Bubblegum fan art, because I love Adventure Time. Let's see, sad girl, figure drawing, Pinterest study. This page is kind of fun, even though it's kind of a mess, but I drew just like some alien chick, but this is my idea for what my lightsaber would look like. I said I'd have a pink lightsaber. I know that there's not pink lightsabers. I don't care. And it would have little like glowy bits on the end, and I put a little keychain on it with stars and little pom-poms. So look out. Let's see. More Pinterest studies. Unicorn girl. She's actually kind of cute. I kind of still dig her. Let's see. This became a painting, which I don't really like the painting, but it's also my best-selling painting when I do like craft shows and stuff, so it is what it is. This, I think I tried to do an armadillo all with one line. And he has little feet, so that's cute. More me being sad, a little frog. This was back when me and my partner first got together. I think we still weren't living together yet, so I just drew him playing video games. I don't remember what this was supposed to be. Let's see. Kind of my doodly style. Girl, little hedgehog. I was feeling really overwhelmed this day. I think I had started a new job. I had gotten an office job, and I never worked an office job before. I didn't work there for very long, but it was terrible, and I was feeling really overwhelmed. It was right after I left dog grooming. Oh, this I was just starting. I was doing crochet, and I was keeping track of my stitches. Let's see. I don't really like this page. Nothing to write home about here. More Pinterest girlies, a little bigger study, more stitch tracking and a couple little images. This became, I like drew this in Procreate. This became a painting. This These two pages I just was drawing cute stuff, so I drew a little necromancer reviving a kitty and some otters and a little space bunny. Let's see here, a little jackalope, a snake plant, a duck in a hat, cool snake, little snail guy, platypus doing a kickflip, witch girl. I got a fiddle leaf fig that I no longer have. I'm terrible at keeping plants alive. I want to be a plant person so bad, but I'm just so bad at it. The only plant I can keep alive is my pothos. Let's see, more Pinterest stuff. Some hand studies, some Pinteresty stuff. This bee's kind of cool. Or like wasp or whatever it is. Kind of cool. Oh god, that's horrible. Please don't look at that. Let's see. Some flowers, a pendulum, me being sad. Some girlies. This actually became, I did one of my girls as a huge, like, wooden cutout. And it was so freaking cool. And I ended up selling it at an art show. And I'm, like, kind of sad that I sold it because it was so cool. But I can always make another one, so it's not that big of a deal. A dragon that says RAR XD just to age me, I guess. This kind of became a painting. It became half a painting, and then I abandoned it. This did become a painting. This little guy I just think is cute. Let's see. I like her. She's kind of cute. I think I was on my period when I drew this. If you're a woman that gets a period, you know the feeling. Little Dargan. This was when we first got Cade. I drew him just his little puppy self. Sad girl, this anatomy doesn't make sense. This became a painting, but I'm not super stoked on it. Let's see. This was an idea for a painting that I never got around to, but I should because, like, I don't know, I just think the kitsune masks are cool. I also want to do a Daruma painting because I think they're cool. I like the idea of being able to put, like, make a wish essentially and fill in the eyes when the wish comes true. This became a sticker, just a girly pop. Sorry if I cut out for a second. I ran out of storage space. So anyway, just melting apart, girl. This gives me nightmares. This falls onto, like, the, oh, what's that called? Uncanny Valley. That's what I'm thinking. Sad Girl, Godzilla, Fuzzy Sheep, Monster Dude, Little Orc Man, Demon Bear Thing, Big Booty Mama, Skull, half a drawing, Rooster. Let's see, Bat and some girlies, Gecko and a fox. Yeah, and then I got some pages that fell out. So let's see, we have Resand from Akatar, that I drew off another drawing, Pinterest Girl, something I saw on Pinterest, figure drawing. This is terrible, but this ended up was my inspiration for my chest tattoo, so that was what I sent my dude. Monsters, these two are from reference, and then this one's just from my head. I love drawing monsters. I need to draw more of them. More orcs and stuff, a mace, girl that looks like she's farting glitter. More girlies and flowers. I love drawing Dobermans. They're just so pretty. Nothing on the back of that one. Some more animals. I love this little opossum guy. Another over the garden wall inspired pumpkin. An African wild dog. Let's see, some girlies and some animals. Pinterest girly. I like her little fairy Tauros looking girl. This was back when I was really angry all the time, so I wrote, I'm so angry all the time. I don't really feel that way anymore. Yeah. Just some girlies. I like this little house doodle. That's kind of cool. Let's see. Nothing too spectacular. I like this page. I think everything came from Pinterest, maybe except for these two, but let's see. Some birds. This frog's cool, or toad, or whatever he is. Let's see. I like this flower. I think I probably drew it from a reference, but it's cool. Pinterest girlies. Let's see. I like this house, a little drawing of me, little kitty, little snail. Some girlies. Sword. This is a cool idea, and it looks like I was thinking about making it a painting. I don't know if you can see that, what I was going for, but I should make a painting out of that though. That's cool. And then some jargon, intimidation and such. Right, and then I thought I'd show you guys, I'm not super far into my current sketchbook, so I thought I'd show you guys what's going on in my current sketchbook. So this is the front of this one. More stickers. I got some Cheyenne Barton stickers and just random stickers. And the back says "Stay mad but stay alive." Those are Penelope Scott lyrics. I'm a big Penelope Scott fan. I mostly listen to metal, but I love me some Penelope Scott. I'm not too crazy about this first page. I was just playing around, but whatever. She's cute. The idea's cute. Like I said, I do a lot of journaling in my sketchbook, but I'm happier now, so they're not as intense as my old ones were. Let's see, some Pinterest doodles. Oh, these I was doing some studies. So I did some Greta Lutzke studies. So this is just like, I just straight up like copied like her work just to kind of try to find what it is about her work that I like. Sometimes drawing it helps me understand the artist better. And then I did the same thing with some Audra Claire drawings. Just a lady standing there that I think I just drew real quick. And then, yeah, just some more girls. These ones are just kind of from my head. This one I think was a Pinterest study. I like this chick. She's from my noodle. This was a Pinterest study. This was a Pinterest study. I was laughing because how am I supposed to focus on improving my skills when From Blood and Ash has its hooks in me? That's the book I'm reading right now, and it's really good. Little sun drawings that I drew for the solstice. I ended up turning her into a painting that I'll show you guys. This was the pages that I was thinking about how I wanted to do the painting. Let's see. More me. I love this dude. I got new colored pencils and I was playing around with them. So I colored him in and I just like how he looks. Some more doodles, little like house sprite guy. This day I was super tired, but I still got myself to draw, which I'm proud about. A little blueberry, a face, and little girl. More drawing. I'm not crazy about this. I think this is the last page in the sketchbook. Yeah, that's all I got so far in the sketchbook. So yeah. And then let me show you guys. I wanted to show you guys some of my art that I've done that I don't necessarily have like recorded, but I just thought it'd be cool to show. So this piece is a print. I don't have it anymore. It was destroyed in the fire, but I really love it, and I'm happy that I at least had the file to make prints of it. So yeah, she's really cool. It took me forever. If you guys watched my first video, you know that I paint around my line art when I draw, and so this background with the fish took me forever to do, so I'm still really proud of it. This is that derealization painting that I was talking about. She's the first one that I've done, that I did after the fire. I really love her. She has a lot of symbolism in how I was feeling at the time, and even though I don't feel that way anymore, I still feel really connected to this piece. This is just a little cicada girly. I just think she's cute. Nothing too special. There's no like deep symbolism in this one, but I just think she's cute. This piece is kind of blown out on camera, but yeah, the yellows look a little weird. That's okay. You get the idea. This next piece was fun. I used a really limited color palette and pretty much used all blues and greens except for the pop of red. So yeah, that was kind of fun. This piece is called Parallel Play. I have ADHD, so I like a lot of videos where people are just like cleaning their house and stuff because it motivates me to clean my house. And so that's kind of what inspired this piece. You can see I got that day glow pink in there again and the mint. I really like those colors. And then the last one that I'm going to show you guys, I just finished. This is my first painting of 2025 because I've been behind the bar. But I also really love it. I called it Eclipse. Um, and it's that sun girly and the moon girly, and I'm very happy with this one. I do want to make prints of this one. So yeah. But yeah, if you watched to the end, leave a comment and subscribe to my channel. I know I don't have too much videos and stuff yet, but it would be cool. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time.